Now I'm going to set things up for myself, and we are going to... No, that's not what I'm... Okay, there we go. Yeah, just to set up in just a short while. Now, let's take a look at the upper part of the atmosphere. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to the stream. For those of you just tuning in, this is Marlon here. This is episode... Well, not really an episode. This is the weather discussion for Thursday, November 6th, 2025. Hope you guys having a good day, or hoping that you guys have better days ahead. This is Marlon here, as I already indicated to y'all. Just give me a few minutes just to turn on the heater, folks. I'll be right back. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Now let's take a look right now. Okay, so you can see, folks, we do have a little bit of a trough just north of North Dakota right now. Oh my God, there's so much background noise, folks. I deeply apologize for that. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna mute the mic. Hold on a minute. Never mind. Just managed to get things under control right now. Okay. So right now, what are we dealing with? Okay. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, plenty of flat ridges in the south, desert southwest, and the southeast. But most notably, a little bit in the Ohio Valley. And looks like a connected trough, ridge, from what it looks like, from Nevada all the way up north towards Alberta. And there is a trough just offshore from British Columbia. And it looks like there's another trough to the east of Maine, which means that there is plenty of, which does match with wet weather in places like the upper Mississippi Valley, parts of the Great Plains, and most notably in the Pacific Northwest. Some mountain snow in places like parts of the Northern Rockies, and just a few showers in South Florida right now. Now we move on to 24 hours from now. That's going to be tomorrow night. There is a little bit of trough right here, just in the northeastern part of Montana, and there is a connected trough located over just right to the west of Hudson Bay, all connected down towards the Gulf. And there is a mini trough just south of Southern California, and a little bit of a ridge just located offshore from LA. And looks like a connected trough from what it looks like, a weak one over the Great Plains. And there is a large ridge. Ridge. I'm so sorry about that, folks. Ridge. Why do I keep mixing myself up with this? Yeah, let's just say that I'm really tired, folks. I just got home from work, and it really got to me. Anyway, enough about my life. Let's just focus on the weather. There's going to be plenty of wet weather to deal with throughout much of the Northeast, down all the way to the Mid-Atlantic, parts of the Southeast. Any wet weather in the Pacific Northwest, we'll see about that. Just a bit of a chance of which. And some wet weather in the northwestern Great Plains, most notably western Dakotas, I should say. And there is going to be plenty of wet weather in southern Florida. Now, let's take a look. It looks like as though this trough is going to swing down. And it's connected to another trough, which is an upper level low just north of the Great Lakes region. And there is a definite ridge, an obvious one looking one, over California. And there is a flat, large ridge just offshore, thousands of miles east of Florida, which means that there is going to be plenty of wet weather to deal with from the northeast all the way to the Mississippi Valley, the lower part of the Mississippi Valley, Texas, and buildup of more atmospheric rivers in the Pacific Northwest for Saturday night. Strong winds could happen, dry air as well in the northern Rockies. For Sunday night, though, there is going to be a trough just over the Great Lakes region, and it's a big one, a big trough. And there's going to be a big upper level high just over California and Nevada, which means that there is going to be a trough, a ridge, over the western part of the U.S., which means more wet weather, more atmospheric river conditions in the Pacific Northwest, and more unsettled weather for folks on the East Coast all the way to the lower Mississippi Valley. Possibly some severe weather could go along with it. And folks, I've reached to a point. Okay, so there was Thursday night, that's tonight, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. So this is day 3. So now let's rewind and talk about the tropics. Though we are using the GFS model, folks. Hold on a minute. Okay, so right now, let's go down to the tropics. Any chance of development? It looks like barely anything, but so much wind shear is everywhere. But right here, it doesn't really look like maybe a chance of development. But strong upper level winds are gonna get in the way, and maybe a chance located near Nicaragua and Honduras. Then there's a mini trough just located over the Gulf. Now moving into 24 hours. As you can see, folks, I would say a lot of dry air. And that really squanders any chance of development whatsoever. Maybe here, just offshore from the Windward Islands. A barometric swamp, but quite disorganized in terms of any chance, in terms of thunderstorms, if there's any. And there's also some showers and mid-latitude storms from Cancun all the way to Miami, Havana, and to Nassau, Bahamas. And a lot of wind shear. Saturday night, Sunday night. A lot of wind shears everywhere, folks. Monday night, too. Not much going on in the tropical Atlantic. Maybe something could form in the southwestern Caribbean by Tuesday night. Oh, it looks like as though there is something. There's going to be something, folks. By Wednesday night, could form into a tropical storm. Could hit Nicaragua. Oh, boy. Otherwise, plenty of wind shear all over the rest of the Atlantic. And then it'll make a hit through Nicaragua, and then cause a lot of rain for folks in Central America. Oh boy. And maybe a little bit of some storms approaching the Windward Islands by Thursday night. Then after that, guessing games follow. So what about using the European model? Using the European model, see any chance of development? Not quite. Barely anything there in Nicaragua. Okay, so what about folks at first Friday night? Tomorrow night. A little bit of a chance of development in the Eastern Caribbean. Otherwise, plenty of dry, plenty of wind shear aloft. Saturday night, not much though. A lot of wind shear, but and plenty of disorganized thunderstorms by Sunday night. Maybe somewhere heading into somewhere in southwestern Caribbean, maybe, but not quite. Monday night, a lot of wind shear everywhere. Tuesday night, maybe a chance near Honduras. But it's just going to be plenty of thunderstorms here and there by Wednesday night. Then after that, guessing games follows. So what's the point? Then you see the Canadian model. With the Canadian model, there is an area of interest just offshore from Central America in the Western Caribbean. I can say at that point, folks, otherwise it's just plenty of wind shear that'll suppress any chance of development. Then by tomorrow night, barometric swamp will be located in the Western Caribbean, maybe somewhere near Windward Islands. And now let's take a look for Saturday night. Plenty of wind shear everywhere. For Sunday night, though, there is a lot of wind shear. Definitely a lot of wind shear for Monday night. Any chance of development by Tuesday night is squandered, from what it looks like in with the Canadian model. But, however, I mean, maybe a chance of development east of the Windward Islands. But otherwise, it's just going to be nothing but a bunch of thunderstorms. Hold on. Never mind. So, after that, it's all guessing games after that. Take a look at the National Hurricane Center. They've indicated that no tropical cyclone activity is to be expected for the next 7 days. That's as of 6:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which was an hour ago. Fall foliage. Let's take a look. Well, as you can see, much of the northern half of the United States, they're already past peak colors. And in my area, Long Island still has some high color, peak colors, but much of New Jersey and folks up north, they're still past peak colors. It's too late. Washington, D.C., peak colors. Much of the Panhandle of Florida, they have low colors. But New Orleans, little to no color. All of Texas is already have plenty of colors. Past peak color in the northern part of the Panhandle, southern parts of Texas on the coastal side, low colors. Los Angeles, low colors. Barely a little bit just west of Yuma with little to no colors. Las Vegas, low colors. Dallas has moderate colors. Atlanta has moderate colors. Alright, so now let's take a look at the drought monitor. And as you can see, folks, much of the country is dry. Half of the Great Plains is not dry, just in the central part, though. But plenty of drought in the Panhandle of Florida, southern Georgia, and a little bit in Alabama, southern Texas, and much of the desert Southwest, and a lot in northern New England, parts of the Great Basin, plenty of extreme drought going on, and parts of the Midwest, the Rust Belt states of Ohio to Illinois, plenty of severe to extreme drought. Hawaii, all of the Aloha State has at least abnormally dry conditions. Alaska, surprisingly, none, especially the Aleutian Islands.